Because as it stands now, the president-elect of this country is His Excellency Mr. Peter Obi, the one illegally declared by INEC, who cannot be given power come May 29. And that is why we are calling on President Muhammadu Buhari to constitute an interim government.
Yes, ma'am. Hello my people, welcome you guys back to my page. As soon as don't hear waiting this our brother talk, not true to because Nigerians vote for Peter Obi. Then why INEC carry Nigeria vote, they carry and give Tinubu say fear not go let her enter the throne, abi whether na as Nigeria president. E no go fit happen, my people. Make una lis ten to this video. God bless una.
State Houses of Assembly is not an election, but a movie script played by INEC as a vision that will never help reset Nigeria as a people. So therefore, we call on INEC to cancel the elections in places where irregularities were performed with evidence to show. These cancellations should give birth to fresh elections so that the people can return the nation to stability. We use this opportunity to also call on President Muhammadu Buhari to disband the transition committee he set up to hand over power to another democratic administration, because the election that produced the man called Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu as president-elect is not proper and will never be recognized by the Nigerian people. The disbandment by Buhari will go a long way to help redeem the image of our democracy and rebuild our political stability at this time in history. It is a total waste of time and public funds for a transition committee to transfer power to a fake, democratic, impersonating and undemocratic president-elect. President Buhari, sir, you can also use this disbandment as a way to create the solid pockets of peace for Nigeria and its people before you return power come May 2023. We call on INEC to also cancel the elections held in Lagos for the governorship. Fellow Nigerians, this should also interest you to know that the fight for a true democracy for Nigeria is no more going to be a thing Nigerians alone can make a reality. This is because we have decided to call on the international courts to step into the matter before Nigeria is turned into a political war zone that the world will not be able to control. If Buhari's administration refuses to obey the laws set aside by the Electoral Act, we shall have no option but to seek redress at the International Court of Justice. We are talking about the ICC, because for the VMCII, these political wickedness are also seen as criminal crimes that will attract criminal investigation by an independent court of international competent jurisdiction. We shall invite the ICC by rolling a special petition to them to flash a red light on settling the case of the fake results INEC refused to have a review upon, that the viewers have provided by the laws of our Electoral Act. It's time to honestly reconnect INEC back on track as an independent agency of government. Your redemption is very key if you wish to have a positive participation of youths in other future elections, because it is very clear that the just concluded governorship and state assembly elections were protectively boycotted by the youths. That is why a low turnout was recorded, and INEC, as an independent body, must have a review of the presidential election results so it can declare Mr. Peter Obi as president-elect as the choice voted as president by the Nigerian people.
On the 18th of March 2023. What actually transpired wasn't an election. What happened was a miscarriage of electoral justice. All we see flying around over the conventional and social media is an affront on our democracy.
Oh, wow.
The APC administration has succeeded in plunging this country into a political aberration. Before the international community, Nigeria is now seen as a laughing stock. We are seizing this opportunity
guys.
to call on
the
President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria
and see what's
to disband and call for a total overhaul of the entire electoral body called Independent
Don't mind the
National
noise at the
Electoral
background.
Commission,
Just stay tuned with
under
me
the
and watch this
supervision
video
of Professor Mahmoud
to
Yakubu.
the end.
They have performed woefully. Professor Mahmoud Yakubu has succeeded in debasing that institution. There is no longer credibility. We are asking him to throw in the towel or face the Nigerian people. Secondly, as an addendum to that, we are also calling on the INEC chairman.
This is serious.
Last week, when we had our world press conference, we gave them 48 hours to allow our lawyers
To
access.
the end.
As a matter of that, they only allowed our lawyers access to 2 irrelevant states to inspect the materials. The key states that we are hoping to use to upturn the election, they have persistently and consistently refused our lawyers. We are giving them 24 hours from now. 24 hours. If not, they shall meet the Nigerian people, occupy the entire INEC offices in this country. Secondly, we are also using this opportunity to address the spokesperson of the PCC, Bayo Onanuga, his incendiary statements and comments in trying to divide Nigerians along ethnic lines and religious lines. This was the same thing that happened in Rwanda in 1994, when Hutus began to divide using divisive statements, incendiary statements, inflammatory statements on the Tutsi, calling them cockroaches, and that led to a genocide that lasted for over 100 days, between April 17th to July 15th, 1994, that killed over 800,000 Tutsi. We don't want that in Nigeria. We are calling upon him to rescind his words that are divisive. Nigerians are equal in any part of the country, and they are in fact,